Hey, what's up? My name's Chris Walker. I'm from CRU, and today we're going to take a look at this little beauty right here, the ToughTech Duo, which is a handheld RAID that lets you mirror or duplicate data or put it all on one big drive with a RAID 0. Okay, so here's the ToughTech Duo. If you notice up here, we have the power system and RAID LEDs and an LCD readout screen right here. Navigation buttons will help you navigate around the menu that'll pop up on this. Now, if we turn it over here to the side, we see that we have two little sleds here with status readouts of their own. If we go ahead and pop this out and then pull out the sled, you'll see that there's the drive sled that the drive sits in. And if you notice, there's these little nubs here on the sides. This is what holds the drives in. You don't need screws. So if we pull this open here and we slide in a drive, like so, you'll see that the drive does not come loose. It sits securely in there without the need for screws. And then we can just slide it right into here, push this in, and then we can move this switch over. And this switch, make sure that it doesn't fall out. It's a security switch, and you can't accidentally eject it either. So let me go ahead and do this for the other drive. Okay, I've got my hard drive into the sled right here, and we're going to go ahead and slide it in and secure it. Now, the wonderful thing about doing storage this way is that you can easily expand it, and you can do it in a cost-effective manner. Instead of buying multiple enclosures, all you really have to do is buy an extra hard drive and maybe an extra sled. Okay, so let me tell you how to make a RAID with this thing. If we come over here to the back, you're going to see that we have a USB 3.0 port and an eSATA and a USB 2 combo port. This is our ToughTech Duo 3SR. Our QR model has two FireWire 800 ports in place of the USB 3 port. What we're going to do, though, is not do anything with that right now. And instead, we're going to come over here, and I'm going to take my power plug. I'm just going to plug it right into the DC in port right here. And I'm going to turn this on. Okay, you see it's powering up right now. Okay, and it's going to start alarming and saying error not a RAID set. If we press enter, we silence the alarm. We'll press enter one more time. It's going to ask us to make a new RAID. We're going to press enter a third time, and we're going to say yes. Now we're going to be able to select the RAID type. You can select between RAID 1 and RAID 0. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select RAID 1 because that's going to mirror the content on both of the drives. The RAID 0 makes a large disk out of both drives. Okay, and press enter. It's going to tell you that it's going to erase all the data. That is correct, so we're going to press OK. And now it's going to create the new RAID. And now it's powering back up. And voila, we've got a new RAID 1. So now we need to format this unit and set it up as a backup. So I'm going to take my USB cable here, and we're going to plug it in. And it looks like I have to turn it around because that's what you do with USB cables. Maybe. There we go. All right, we got it plugged into our computer, so let's go on over to our desktop camera. Okay, once the disk is initialized and formatted, all you have to do is on this little pop-up here from Time Machine is say use as a backup disk. And voila, your disk is now set up to back up your Macintosh automatically. Now, of course, on a Windows machine, the process is going to differ depending on which backup software you use. Now, having your software automatically back up your files to your ToughTech Duo here is really handy if you're doing a 3-drive backup rotation. So let me show you how to do one of those, but first let me briefly explain what the advantages of that are. Basically, you have a real-time local backup of all your data. You don't have to wait on the cloud to upload or download the files, and you don't have to have a hard drive shipped to you really fast if for some reason something goes awfully wrong. Instead, what you do is you have a secure backup under your own control, and that really helps in a pinch. All right, so let's get to the details on this 3-drive backup rotation thing. Here you see it says RAID 1. You want to be using a RAID 1. If you use a RAID 0, it's not going to work. In fact, you'll corrupt your data, so don't do that. Let's use RAID 1 instead. And let's come over here and let's pull out one of these two sleds. It doesn't matter which one because both of these are identical. So as long as you do the same one every time, it should work great. So let's pull this one out and it's going to alarm. That's fine. Let's press enter to silence it. And now let's go ahead and put this down and let's pull out the disk. Let's label it and put it in our secure backup location. and then I'm going to go ahead and bring over another disk here. We're going to put in this disk into the sled, and going to slide this right in right here, and we're going to slide it in, push it in, and secure it. And then here, this is going to come up and it's going to say if you want to add a new disk. Why, yes, yes we do. All right, and so now it's going to rebuild. And basically what rebuilding does is it copies all the data from this drive that's still in there down to the bottom one. So once that process is finished, you now have a fully complete mirror of your data. And you also have a third copy right here that you can put in your backup archives. Anyway, that's about it for me. Go ahead and leave your comments or questions in the comments section below, and I'll get to them as soon as I can. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here. That way you'll know when our newest product demo videos go live. So until then, my name's Chris Walker. I'm from CRU. We'll see you next time.